All right, here we are at Bowl Expo 2019, and I'm over at the Brunswick booth. And I've got with me today John Bercier, Product Specialist for Brunswick, and PWBA Tour Rep.
You got it.
Also, husband of Team Canada player, outstanding player, Valerie Bercier.
Yeah, she's been bowling great this year too.
Oh man, she is. Yeah. Her game is really good right now.
She's a little help with some of the greatest products in the market right now, and we're going to talk about those for you guys today.
Excellent.
And you know, it's successful. We're on a good run right now. We're making some good stuff, and it shows. I mean, our players are happy, our reps are happy, our bowlers are happy. So
absolutely.
Let's go through them. We'll jump into the Hero. The Hero is the Fearless Core. Brand new cover stock. We realized that the Fearless rolled really good, but it was a little bit slow. We wanted something a little bit more flip down lane. So we added a pearl cover stock to it, gave it a little bit of texture. You can zoom right in on it. You can see some of the sparkle in it. It's actually an additive as a grit. And you can rub your hand over it and you can feel the difference of the cover stock of that versus some of the other bowling balls. So really good to sand it, give it like a 2000 cover stock. You can use it as a shiny cover stock, really clean to the front, really angular down lane, and again, just building a really good ball motion that Brunswick's doing right now.
So it'll give a little more quick response when it's polished?
A little quicker, more response polished. You can get it to slow down a little bit earlier and create more continuation, a little bit more shape, a little bit of surface on it. So really good piece there. So we'll move on to the Vapor Zone Solid. We noticed that the vintage Vapor Zone with the pearl cover stock was really clean and flippy, but it didn't really dig in the oil when we needed it to dig. So we wanted to kind of build off of that and give you something that we could build on when there's more volume on the lanes and you need your ball to dig in and carve a little bit. So Vapor Zone Solid, man, really strong cover stock, great flare potential, great looking shelf appeal. It's a good looking ball and it's a winner.
I'll tell you what, all the pros that we talked to over at the ball demo the other day, they couldn't say enough about it. They're really excited about it.
Yeah, it's rolling really good. You know, it's really good for the fresh patterns at league. It's very versatile, very controllable, and it's a motion that everybody kind of needs in their bag. So
exactly.
Yeah, it's one of my favorites for sure.
So now we're over at the DV8 wall. So what do you got here?
Moving on, we'll go to the Poison Pearl. The Poison was the yellow one with the solid, was a really good ball. Higher RG, so a little bit slower. You don't see a lot of down lane motion. The Poison Pearl, we wanted a little bit more down lane motion. That's kind of where the market's going. Everybody wants to see their ball flip down lane. So we gave them a pearl with a little bit different cover stock, a couple of additives in there to help you get down the lane, see the corner a little bit, and still give you that motion to the pins that strikes. Night Prowler. The Prowler was a great piece. Great looking bowling ball, great performance, mid-lane traction, a little bit of continuation down the lane. What we noticed is if you start with the original Prowler, you get about 2 games out of it on your league patterns. And then you notice that it kind of starts to see the lane too much and it loses some of that energy down lane.
Right.
So we wanted a cleaner version, again, more flip down lane. When the fronts dry out, we want you to still stay in the same spot, maybe get a little bit deeper and not compromise some of that back end motion. So great 1-2 punch with the original Prowler. Great looking bowling ball, the Night Prowler, white and black. Just a good looking bowling ball. Looks really good going down the lane.
What do we got at the high end?
At the high end we got the Instigator. Great looking ball, bright colors, very strong performance. This is going to roll kind of like your Pitbull Barks, your Pitbull Bites, but stronger. Again, we noticed that some of our stronger balls, they usually see the middle of the lane and they kind of burn up down lane. So we're trying to give you something stronger where everybody wants, well, I want a ball that gets to the front, hooks a lot in the back on heavy volume patterns. Well, we're going to figure it out, and we've already started that with the Instigator. You know, the DV8 line has come a long way. We kind of took a step back and kind of just figured out where we need to go with it, what we need to do to make it different and stand out, and we're doing it.
We're over here at the Radical wall. What do you got to show us here?
Yeah, some great stuff on the Radical line. Our fearless leaders, Mo Pinnell and Phil Cardinelli. You know, if you look at the spare ball, it kind of says it all about them. They're very unique, and they're kind of changing the way we do things around here.
This is awesome.
Yeah, it's great.
Love it.
I mean, this is exactly Mo and Phil right here, so I don't need to say anything more. That's what we have. And we're working with those guys every day. Some of the smartest guys in the industry. They're really changing the game in more ways than just the bowling balls they're making.
Absolutely.
So moving up the line, we'll talk about the SQUATCH Solid. Man, everybody knows about the SQUATCH. We've had some great success with that. Sean Rash, Matt Ogle win the doubles tournament. Just a week after the ball comes out. Great performance there. They bowled great. The ball's rolled great. The ball looks great. And now we're building on that too. So SQUATCH Solid, beautiful colors, great performance. This ball's really going to dig into the lane. The SQUATCH Pearl was clean to the front, really solid off the spot, really continuous to the pins. This is just a stronger version of that. A lot more angle, a lot more grit, a lot more traction, a lot more pin action.
So when the original one was just maybe a little sensitive if they got wet dry?
Yeah, wet dry.
This one will blend that out a little bit.
You can stay in, you can just bang on it, throw it to that friction, and you can expect that ball to come back to the 1-3 every time.
Awesome.
Or the 1-2 if you're a left-hander. So moving up, we'll talk about the Conspiracy Hybrid.
Okay.
Again, I mean, I can't say much about the Radical stuff. Walter Ray does all the talking about the Conspiracy Pearl.
No kidding.
The Conspiracy Solid. John Wilbur, one of our staffers, shoots 900 with it.
Wow.
Incredible bowling. Walter Ray wins 3 tournaments in a row with the Conspiracy Pearl. Great bowling. AMLETO MONACELLI wins a tournament with the Conspiracy Pearl. Why not come up with a hybrid? One of the best of 2 worlds, right?
Exactly.
So great looking bowling ball. Again, great performance. I don't even know what to say about these balls other than they're just getting better and better. So performance is second to none right now. We're really doing the right things. I think Mo and Phil are doing the right things. A lot of technology into the bowling balls. A lot of effort, really. I mean, man, it takes a long time to test these and just dial them in and get them right. And these guys just do it time and time again. So.
Well, I can tell by the way the pro staffers were talking that they feel that they've got so many more options now, you know, throughout the 3 lines and really
I mean,
more than they've ever had.
What else do you need to say? I mean, if you're looking for something to fill your bag, we have everything from the bottom to the top, and there are no gaps in our line.
They got one more.
Yeah, one more. The Zing. Man, that's just a great looking bowling ball. And
I love that name too.
Yeah, the Zing. Really good bowling ball for the speed dominant players. We realize that, again, we need versatility in our line. You know, not everybody has a rev rate, not everybody throws it the same. So the Zing's really going to dig in. Some of the higher rev rate players are going to be way further left. Some of the higher speed players are going to be a little bit further right, but you're still going to get the same kind of roll out of it. And that was the idea of the Zing. Just get it to the spot, let it roll the right way. These balls don't need to flip off the spot. They need to continue off the spot. This one's going to dig in towards the arrows. It's going to roll really clean to the pins, and it's going to look good doing it. It's a bright ball.
Bowlers that might be just a little rev challenge.
A little rev
really
challenge, a little speed dominant.
Yep.
I don't like to say rev challenge because I think everybody wants rev rate, but I mean, let's face
it is more about having a match.
Yeah, let's look at Walter Ray for an example. He goes to 2-hand when he doesn't have his rev rate.
Correct.
And he's still rev challenge, so he still can't get up so high as his players.
Good point.
The Zing's a great ball for him. He's going to like this ball. You're going to like this ball for your speed challenge. Just get it off your hand. Let the ball do the work.
Right.
You don't have to make our balls hook. They hook by themselves. So that's a real advantage with the Zing.
Yep.
This ball's going to dig and really give you some of that motion. So
it sounds great.
What do you think, man?
Across all the lines, it's really very impressive what you guys have done.
No gaps. I think this year I'm most excited about some of the balls we released because we don't have gaps. And you've asked me earlier what was my favorite ball, and I couldn't even put a finger on it because I don't really know. They're all rolling great. So I think a lot of this is some of the success that our players are having.
Sure.
Some of the success that our regional players, our pro shops are having more success with our bowling balls, and we're just doing the right things, building on what we have. So we're gonna keep doing what we're doing.
Big B, baby.
Yeah, that's it. That's what I'm talking about. You know it.
All right, John. Well, thanks for your time.
All right, thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
We appreciate it. Great job, and we can't wait to get some of the stuff in and start getting it out there.
I'm excited to let it do it.
All right, sounds great.
All right, thanks everybody.